If I was to ask you who one of the best, yet most underrated working actors today in Hollywood was, who would you say? Would you say Bradley Cooper? If so, you would be entirely correct. But you'd also be in trouble for even acknowledging he exists, because he's in the process of being canceled. Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idol, and that's right, there is, so far, an unsuccessful cancellation campaign going for Bradley Cooper due to his upcoming movie, The Maestro. But there's a bit of a heartwarming, a nice twist to it that I think a lot of you are going to enjoy, so let's get into it, shall we? Now, this article right here is a rare CNN W, so don't let anyone try and tell you that your boy, Leon here, doesn't cover people that he usually disagrees with or gives accolades when they do something right. I'm over here giving accolades to CNN, saying good job, maybe do more stuff like this. Leonard Bernstein's family defends Bradley Cooper's portrayal in Maestro. Now, when you look at this right here, would you even know that that was Bradley Cooper? No, you would not. That dude looks incredible. What's strange about him? Is it... Oh, that's strange. His nose looks a bit different. Oh, he's doing Jewface. That's right. Oh my good. Bradley Cooper wearing a prosthetic nose to play a Jewish character in a biopic? Jewface. The children of composer and conductor Leonard Bernstein are defending the actor Bradley Cooper's portrayal of their late father in an upcoming film. After the first trailer for Maestro released this week, some critics on social media raised concerns the makeup worn by Cooper to portray Bernstein in the film reinforced hurtful anti-Semitic stereotypes. That's right, at this point, just trying to make yourself look like the character you're trying to play, especially if they were a real person, is, anti-Semitic stereotypes. Like, oh man, the guy in real life had a big nose. I, playing the character, want to do my best to look like this real person. I'm gonna go ahead and wear a prosthetic nose, and I'm racist now. That's just how it works. If you try and accurately represent the character you're playing, you're a racist. You can't play characters that you are not personally already so close, almost exactly being. I mean, what is even acting, right? Acting? Oh, that's just a silly made-up word. No one acts. You have to be. Why aren't people trying to cancel Bradley Cooper for playing, Rocket Raccoon? Because last I checked, homeboy isn't a furry, 3-foot-tall talking raccoon. Other critics raised questions about the casting considering Bernstein's heritage. He was born in Massachusetts to Jewish immigrants from Russia. Cooper is not known to be of Jewish ancestry because, once again, what even is acting? You can't play a Jew unless you are a Jew. I don't know, should they have given the role to Adam Sandler? Would you want Adam Sandler in this, hardcore drama about, Leonard Bernstein? Don't get me wrong, I actually think he can do it. Adam Sandler is a very underrated dramatic actor. But that being said, Cooper is the one directing this film, and if I remember correctly, writing it as well. This is a Bradley Cooper production. I feel like if he's gonna go in and care about the source material, this real dude's life, then it's just fine. You don't always need Jewish actors to play Jewish people, yada yada. That's why it's called acting. Bernstein's 3 children, Jamie, Alexander, and Nina, took to Instagram to share a statement about the backlash Cooper has faced since the release of the trailer on Wednesday. Bradley Cooper included the 3 of us along every step of his amazing journey as he made his film about our father. Their statement reads, "We were touched to the core to witness the depth of his commitment, his loving embrace of our father's music, and the sheer open-hearted joy he brought to his exploration. It breaks our hearts to see any misrepresentations or misunderstandings of his efforts." Boom! That's right, we got the kids of the man himself, the people that were apparently with him in his attempt to make this movie, taking his side, being like, nah, we're not gonna have any of your cancel culture crap. Don't get me wrong, are there people out there that deserve to be canceled? Absolutely. Harvey Weinstein? Yeah, I think he had his cancellation coming to him. Bill Cosby? Look, after about the 7th woman, I also thought maybe there's something to this. Let's go ahead and cancel Bill Cosby. But anything short of that, nah, actors just doing their jobs being actors, and these individuals right here who are also Jewish, so I feel like they get more of a say than anyone else, they're being his kids and Jewish. Yeah, if they're cool, then you should be as well. Anyone trying to cancel Bradley Cooper for Jewface, but didn't say a damn word about his coon face, his raccoon face, settle down there, black people in the back. Yeah, clearly you're just reactionaries looking for something to be upset about because you can't go a day in your life on Twitter without championing something that you know absolutely nothing about. But the kids of the Bernsteins, yeah, they didn't stop there. Let's keep going and see what else they had to say. They also directly addressed criticism about Cooper's physical appearance as their father. And I think this is their real father right here. Yeah, this is Leonard Bernstein, 1957. Yep. He's got himself a bit of a schnoz now, don't he? It happens to be true that Leonard Bernstein had a nice big nose. Bradley chose to use makeup to amplify his resemblance. And let's all take a moment to appreciate Bradley Cooper for going practical. I mean, they didn't do what the Justice League film did with Henry Cavill and just CGI it. That would look atrocious. I might actually, agree with these individuals for trying to cancel Bradley Cooper if he went with the CGI nose. Not for any sort of, cancel culture reasons, but just because that would be stupid. Why would you ever try and CGI a nose? Then again, why would you try and CGI a lip? But that being said, no, kudos to Bradley Cooper for going practical and trying to play the character the proper way. I keep saying character. He is a character, but he was also a real man. Bradley chose to use makeup to amplify his resemblance, and we're perfectly fine with that. If his kids are fine with it, then you should be too. The statement continues, we're also certain that our dad would have been fine with it as well, probably because their dad was also an artist. I mean, maestro, this dude was a music composer and conductor. He knew a thing or two about art, and probably had a decent sense of humor about him, probably would have understood the reasoning for the prosthetic nose. I would take his kid's words and be like, yeah, that makes sense to me. Any strident complaints around this issue strike us above all as disingenuous attempts to bring a successful person down a notch, a practice we observed all too often perpetuated on our own father. These kids got it right. They are coming, I say kids, they're probably well up in their age by now, but at the end of the day, Bernstein's kids, they got it right. They're like, yeah, look at these individuals on Twitter who have done absolutely nothing with their lives and will probably never do anything of artistic merit with their lives, trying to, get this movie canceled and bring Bradley Cooper down for making a movie celebrating a fantastic American composer born of such, Jewish and Russian descent, probably came from a not so good background as far as history is concerned. So yeah, let's go ahead and just bring down this amazing American success story, all because of a fake nose in a movie worn by an actor. But Twitter is absolute cancer. X is absolute cancer. Unless of course you're following me, at which point you're gonna have nothing but good times. That's right, follow your boy on X. Cooper also co-wrote, co-produced, and directed Maestro, according to IMDb, his first directorial work since 2018's A Star is Born, which was also a fantastic movie. Someone ever tells you they don't like Lady Gaga, show them A Star is Born, and they're going to change their tune quick, or you just can exile them out of your life, because that movie is great. Lady Gaga got talent, I don't care what anyone says. The story follows Bernstein and his 25-year marriage to Felicia Montalegre, played by Carey Mulligan. Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg are also among the film's producers. Clearly the movie is going to be a work of pure genius if you got Martin Scorsese involved. Now granted, he's just a producer, which just means, he's paying for it, but, Martin Scorsese, I'm sorry, has he ever been in touch with a bad movie? Has there ever been a bad product attached to his name? Spielberg, okay, yeah, we've seen a lot of bad stuff attached to his name, but mostly Kathleen Kennedy attached to his name. Cooper has not yet publicly commented on the controversy because there is no controversy. Actor wore a fake nose for movie is not a controversy. CNN has reached out to his representatives. At all times during the making of this film, we could feel the profound respect and yes, the love that Bradley brought to his portrait of Leonard Bernstein and his wife, our mother Felicia. The family statement concluded, we feel so fortunate to have a hand in this experience with Bradley, and we can't wait for the world to see his creation. Well, guess what? If this man's kids say, yep, this is a fantastic production, that's all you need. But it didn't stop there. If you think that this is too much, oh, look at that nose. That's just such an abomination. This is another photo from the set. This doesn't look like Bradley Cooper. This is an actor doing what they're supposed to do. This is brilliant. Cillian Murphy in Oppenheimer, he was absolutely brilliant. He was also portraying a real-life individual and doing what he can and doing what he did to represent that real-life individual. The only thing that gives away this Bradley Cooper is that smile right there. Like, Bradley Cooper got a very distinctive smile, but other than that, what's wrong with a man doing his job, especially if he's the one making the movie? And then Fox had to get in on it, and their article is almost exactly the same. It's actually kind of uncanny how close Fox and CNN's articles are, but they did add a little bit down to the bottom. NBC News also quoted from actress Sarah Silverman, who has spoken out against Hollywood for having a long tradition of non-Jews playing Jews, as if Sarah Silverman actually gives a fuck about non-Jews playing Jews. Sarah Silverman, yeah, okay, she's Jewish. I'm sorry, who gives a damn? If she is Jewish, she going straight to that Jewish hell given half the commentary that she's made in her so-called comedy. This is the same woman that's known for saying every egregious word under the sun, but in the voice of a little child, so that makes it okay, or that makes it funny. I mean, she should go straight to hell just on account of working for Joe, or working with Seth Rogen. Like let's be real here. I know they're both Jewish, and I'm pretty sure God was like, I know I'm supposed to be, absolutely perfect and infallible in every way, but I think I fucked up when I made Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman. Let's be real. And God, it's cool. We forgive you, but just please don't let that happen again. Netflix, the company behind Cooper's upcoming film Maestro, and the ADL did not respond to requests for comment from Fox News Digital. They also mentioned how many of 3,697 reports of anti-Semitic comments throughout the anti-Semitic incidents, throughout the U.S., which said was the highest number on record since it began tracking anti-Semitic incidents. I also am genuinely curious what counts as an anti-Semitic incident. If you're walking down the road and someone shouts the K word at you, I'm not gonna actually say it because YouTube be throwing fits and whatnot, but if someone shouts the K word at a Jew and that Jew immediately calls you the suicide hotline, is that really an anti-Semitic incident? Someone just drove by you and shouted a mean word from the window down. If that's enough to make you call a suicide hotline, you probably got some bigger issues in your life than how big your nose is. So yes, this story does have a happy ending, at least thus far, because there's a failed cancellation attempt at somebody famous, of an actor, of somebody putting their heart and their passion on the line to tell a story that they want to tell. This attempt at a cancellation alone is enough to make me want to buy tickets to the movie just for that, just to support the individual doing what he wants artistically and putting out whatever creation he wants to do, with to hell with what the naysayers say. Now, that being said, it actually probably is going to be an interesting movie in and of itself, but then again, your boy loves biopics. So yeah, if you're interested in this movie, I definitely want to know in the comments down below. But more than anything, I want to know how you feel about the situation as a whole. Let me know in the comments down below, or let me know on Twitter. You can find me at BoltTheWord. And please do subscribe. I am a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day, now doing 2 videos a day, and definitely check out both, because yeah, the algorithms still kind of treat me a little messed up. So yeah, they drop at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And until then, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. And this has been Words of Paradise.